Well, and with I suppose the hero of the night from a Utd United point of view, Willie Armshaw. Willie, talk us through the goal. I mean, it was huge in the context of the game, obviously.
Well, to be honest, now it was just we had the corner, and I was just the furthest back, and the header I was kind of hoping it was coming out to me. I wanted the shot, but it came out to me, and I kind of looked up before I took a touch, and I see a blue pair running at me, and the touch was bad. I kind of took my eye off it, but then it was in under my feet, and it was hit it or lose it. So I hit it, and thank God it hit the back of the net instead of the Rose Ed above in the stand.
And suddenly there was a deluge of players down on top of you.
So, yeah, and the roar as well from the crowd was unbelievable. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like if the place was full. But it kind of made it that bit more special nearly than the Bray goal. But unbelievable feeling.
I mean, you've come off the bench a couple of times and made a huge impression. I remember the game down in Cove. You set up the second goal that sealed the 3 points at the end. So, and you're putting your hand up for starts, obviously, with Tommy and making an impact whenever you get your opportunity.
Oh well, when I get my opportunity, I try to take it as well as I can, and I'm happy the way I've played now in most games when I've come on. There's very few games where I've come off and I've been unhappy with myself, but I have to be pushing to try to get into this team, and the only way to push is to make big plays and really impress, and that's what I'm doing my best at the minute, and hopefully over the next week or a couple of weeks now it'll prove well to me and I'll get into that starting team and really try to cement my position.
Sure. And you mentioned the supporters there, Willie. I mean, there was 100 in the last night against Galway and you lost 1-0 unfortunately. Tonight 200 in, they made lots of noise, and for them to go away home with, I suppose the feeling of excitement after your goal and to see you get the draw, that'll mean a lot to them, I'm sure. Oh
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was unbelievable having them back. The atmosphere was unreal here, even though it was only 200. But it was just when the goal went in, the roar, it was deafening. Like I'd say, the whole of Limerick knew that we'd scored. But unbelievable feeling, just delighted to have them back.
You might have heard a roar up in Tipperary as well, I'd say.
Oh, I'd say so, yeah. I'd say there was a bit of roaring going on of the people watching at home as well, the family and stuff.
Very good. I mean, there must be a great buzz in the team. I mean, you've won 4 and drawn 1 of your last 6, 13 points out of 18, and you're maintaining that run up near the top of the table.
Oh yeah, well, at the start we didn't really know what to expect from ourselves, but now that we're really pushing on now, we're delighted, and we just want to keep it going and just keep getting points on the board. And we're not really looking at the playoffs right now because there's a long way to go yet, but it's definitely in the back of our minds. But we take it a game at a time, and UCD next week we'll be hoping for another point, if not 3, and that's what we'll be aiming for, the full 3. Like.
The fixtures with Shelbourne seem to have a lot of drama, don't they? Clyde O'Connell scored in the 97th minute in Talca Park to get a draw, so it's not over till it's over when you play Shells. Yeah,
I'd say they're sick of the sight of us at the minute, but they're good. They're a good team now, and they dominated a lot of the ball tonight, and they're great to create chances, and they could have maybe had a few more if it wasn't for the back line and Tyke, but sure, we hung in there, and when we got our chance we took it and come away with the point, and we can say we took the point off them.
Sure, just looking ahead, I suppose, finally, Willie, to next week, you've UCD here in the Marketsfield again. That's another big game. They're a team up near the top of the table, won tonight, so another big 3 points at stake there. Yeah,
definitely. They're right up there with us, and all we can do is bring them down here and play the way that we play. We weren't really at it as well as we usually are tonight, but if we can get on the ball and get playing, I can definitely see us giving them a right good game and hopefully even taking the 3 points.